Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Book of Kal. I'm reviewing Recore, and unfortunately, yeah, this crap is happening again. Anyway, this is from the creators of Metroid, and it's pretty much a weird shooter platform game. In all honesty, the story of this game won't leave you in awe. It was a pretty good storyline. Uh, you are on a distant planet trying to find and pretty much a settlement that was fixed there that disappeared. You're trying to find other people like you who's gone there. You've sent a group of robots there to try and terraform this new planet to become the new Earth to try and live on this planet. But a supreme leader has taken over most of these robots and have turned them evil or against you. All you have to aid you is an upgradable weapon and an interchangeable upgradable mechanical life form of your own. You actually have 5 of them. Believe in each one is upgradable, but you have to find them and get them to work. It's basically a story of survival at all costs and trying to figure out what happened and how to find a planet that's livable for us to live in again. Because Earth itself has become unlivable. Now, for me, the game looks great. It probably won't stand up to most of the new realistic titles, as people say. But it's not supposed to be a realistic looking game. Again, Microsoft is trying to get certain gamers together, you know, make it shooters, a platformer, something that looks like something kids might want to try and play. But most of these areas, as you can see, are desert land, dark dungeons, metallic machines that's trying to reform this planet. And to me, it looks incredible. Microsoft actually added in an upgrade for those playing on the Xbox One X. And as you can see, the lighting is pretty good. Wouldn't say great, but it's definitely, the graphics aren't as bad as people want you to believe. Now, of course, this is an action platformer at its core, with a little RPG up in it, upgradable weapons, upgradable buddy system. Of course, you level up as well. Each of these mechanical buddies has a different purpose. Like the dog that you see down there in the blue can sniff and look for stuff buried in the sand. There's a crawler that can help you crawl up certain areas. There's a monkey that can smash through bigger rock items. And in order to gain parts and upgrades, you must completely destroy these enemy robots, or as you've been seeing, pull out its core. Now each thing is, of course, different. If you can pull out the core, you gain more points to upgrade. If you destroy it, you still get points to upgrade, but not as much as you should. Your weapon itself actually is pretty unique. As you can see, each robot has a different color to it. And although your weapon itself will damage any color, if you can look at the bottom left, you saw a color scheme with arrows. If you can match the robot core with the color on that weapon, it will do significantly more damage. Well, like I said, graphics, it won't win awards, but the gameplay was there, it was solid, and it was pretty damn fun. I played a little today, and it's still fun years afterwards. As you can see, there's different enemy types that do different things. Each color of that enemy type actually has a different special move. I'm sure you've seen the flames earlier. That was done by a red wolf. The blue wolves actually have this huge charge at you. There are actually some bosses fights in the game as well, especially in the dungeons, and the bosses are insane. Yeah, okay, it's not a game that was made for everyone. However, the game is it's fun to play with a little depth, especially if you're a platformer fan, or especially if you enjoyed Metroid. The biggest weakness of this game for me was the replay value. Once you finish with the dungeon, with the entire game, there's not much to do. I mean, you can still play, try and find parts and whatnot to upgrade your weapons and your buddy. But this, once the story is complete, there's no reason for it. There are some side dungeons that you can't do until you get certain buddies, of course, or until you upgrade certain buddies or get certain parts. But there's no real, I guess what you would call side quests. So the game, it's pretty long, but it's not as long as I wish it would play out. And that's why I wish there was a New Game Plus or some kind of replay value to it. Fortunately, when the game came out, everybody pretty much crapped on the game. But I think it's because a lot of the kids today don't want to play the old platformers of yesterday. For me, this brings back a little bit of nostalgia, but it puts it in a whole new perspective. Now, I wouldn't say you need to go out and buy this game, especially if you're not a fan of this type of games. But the game itself was pretty crazy. It's still pretty crazy. Like I said, the story's good. The graphics are good. But, it just won't appeal to everybody. The gameplay mechanics is great. But in the end, everybody has their own opinions, their own likes and dislikes, what they want in a game. And apparently this wasn't what people wanted in an exclusive game. I don't know. All I know is I had fun with the game. To me, it was a great game. It's worth picking up, especially for $20, I believe it is. Or at least at the moment. I was happy with the game when it came out. I'm still happy with the game. But I'm guessing because this was an Xbox exclusive, people crapped on it. Just because it was Xbox. Just as people crapped on most Xbox games. Well, guys, I hope you like this review. I hope you see what I see in this game as something fun to play with.
Better be good.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And by all means, please don't judge a game. At least by what people say, what you think you see. Try it. You might be surprised.
Well.
We'll see you soon. Take care. I give this game a 6.8 out of 10.